authority, but it wouldn't work for Costa Rica at all. So now the direct trade model also bases its growth on education. I mean, to come down and say to the producer, we're going to establish a point system, you're going to pick red cherries, and you're going to have a great premium, it puts the producer to think and to work for excellence. It's not just because we feel that you need a better life, we're going to pay you more. No, you got to work for it, and you're going to grow in excellence based on education. That's what's good about direct trade.
Thank you. Maybe questions?
Yes. So besides the effort to get quality on your coffee, I know that probably a plant can produce about 1.5 pounds a year. And considering that to get good quality, you probably have to hand pick the beans, right? How come the fair trade doesn't analyze that as a cost? Because obviously it's beyond what we should pay for a cup of coffee. I think not only do they need to be educated, but we also as the consumers need to be educated to understand what is behind one cup of coffee.
Right.
Is that correct?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. In the case of Costa Rica, the coffee is hand harvested, it's hand picked, and the cherries have to be selected, as you say, by the pickers. We must educate the pickers also. In our case, we depend from Nicaraguan coffee pickers from Nicaragua and from Panama in the south, with some Costa Ricans. Now, the fair trade incentive, I really couldn't tell you because all I know is like the floor price, and all I know is that in some origins the floor price doesn't cover even the cost of production. But in direct trade, as you say, that's the way it works. It works paying premiums way over their cost of production. And in this case, I can talk for Stumptown, which is as much, sometimes 80 or 100% over the cost of production. So that's a huge incentive for the producers. They feel proud to be milling their own coffee, to be harvesting their own coffee, and to be offering their own coffee in little packages, which are as you see here, with their name, with their altitude, with everything.
Now, if certain farmers grew specialty coffee like that, who buys the rest of the coffee? What is called the commodity?
It's 85% of the world's production, which is about 120 to 130 million bags. It's still traded by 4 or 5 big companies. So it's really, it is considered that 15% of the world production is paid as specialty coffee, and from that, a really minimum percentage is under the direct trade model. Maybe someone has, maybe, Dwayne, do you have a rough statistic of how many bags can be under the direct trade model or Aleco?
At this point, we're well upwards of 70%. I mean, if you walk into the cafes right now, I think in both Portland and Seattle, there's only one single origin coffee on each that's not direct trade.
But I mean, worldwide?
Worldwide, it's minimal. It's less than 1%.
It's less than 1%?
We're a tiny buyer in the grand scheme of things, and we're not really sure what other folks are doing anyway.
Yeah. Did I answer your question? Yes.
Okay.
Maybe